A bottle of water spilled in the backseat of a man's SUV, and it fried the wiring under his seat. But the car maker is refusing to cover the repairs under warranty, so it's costing him $12,000. And now other drivers are complaining about the wiring as well. Sleek and quick.
It's instant torque. Instant torque. It surprises a lot of people how fast it goes.
Mike McCormick loved almost everything about his 2023 Hyundai Ioniq 5 until last month when traffic suddenly slowed and he had to hit the brakes. There was a 20-ounce water bottle in his back seat.
It flew forward. I felt it hit the driver's seat. It probably dropped down at that point, and I felt on my ankles a little bit of the water.
Within minutes, he says warning lights on his display started flashing. And by the time he got home, he said the turn signals didn't work and the car wouldn't shut off.
Stop, start, nothing happened. So the car was totally unresponsive to anything, so I was probably lucky to get home.
At his local Hyundai dealership, the service team determined someone sitting in the seat with wet clothes or a water spill was likely to blame. They let him know the floor and the driver's seat wiring harness had to be replaced. The total cost, $11,882.08.
I was shocked. I was like, what am I? That's a huge amount of money and not covered. I'm like, that's not right because I didn't do anything wrong.
According to Michael, the dealer wouldn't cover it under warranty because it was caused by external factors. He then filed an insurance claim, which State Farm initially denied.
And one of the hardest things is that cars are so complicated now. Fixing them as a result is so much more expensive.
Consumer advisor Clark Howard says cars these days are basically computers on wheels and much more complicated to work on than cars from 15 to 20 years ago. Other consumers have noted problems with costly wiring under the seats of the Ioniq 5. One posting on Reddit with a headline, Ioniq 5 $10,000 nightmare time bomb beneath the front seats. Forum users criticized the lack of space between the wiring and the floor, causing the wires to snag and get damaged.
And if other people are having the same problem with the wiring systems in an Ioniq 5, then you want to follow the same paths they are to try to get the issue resolved with Hyundai. I'm totally unconvinced that a bottle of water should have caused this kind of damage.
There's a zillion cup holders everywhere, things spill.
But last week, Michael got a welcomed surprise, a letter from State Farm letting him know it did an additional review of the wiring harness and wrote, "We have adjusted our position and will cover this loss." And unfortunately, the wiring harnesses are actually on back order, so Michael doesn't know when it will get repaired. But he's not on the hook for the full repair costs. Hyundai did not respond to us directly, but the company did send Michael a letter saying it appears that this was caused by an outside influence, not a defect.